Seungri. Seungri went from Big Bang's youngest member to the central figure in Korea's biggest entertainment scandal, exposing a network of sex crimes, police corruption, and business fraud. Born Lee Sung-hyun, he debuted with Big Bang in 2006 and also pursued business ventures including the Burning Sun nightclub in Gangnam. On January 27, 2019, MBC News Desk reported an assault at Burning Sun that led to an investigation revealing the club's involvement in sexual assault, prostitution, drug trafficking, and police corruption. Between February and March 2019, KakaoTalk chat rooms were exposed showing Seungri and other celebrities coordinating prostitution, purchasing drugs, and sharing illegally filmed sexual videos. Testimony revealed prostitution at Seungri's 2017 birthday party, where women were allegedly paid $4 million, won for overseas trips. Between February 25th and March 15th, 5 major K-pop companies lost 17.52% in value, with YG Entertainment stock dropping 24.8%. He was charged with 9 counts, including prostitution, mediation, embezzlement, and habitual gambling, receiving 1.5 years in prison. After his 2023 release, he caused outrage by appearing at a Burning Sun Surabaya event in Indonesia. The Burning Sun scandal represents the most devastating K-pop scandal in history, exposing systemic corruption and sparking national conversation about gender violence. Jung Jun-young, singer Jung Jun-young, admitted to filming at least 10 women without consent and sharing the videos in group chats, calling it immoral behavior he committed without guilt. The singer-songwriter placed 3rd on Superstar K4 in 2012 and became a frequent reality TV participant. In 2016, an ex-girlfriend filed charges claiming he filmed them having sex without consent, but he returned to television after 3 months. On February 26, 2019, SBS Funny published KakaoTalk messages showing Jung sharing hidden camera sex videos in chat rooms dating back to 2015. On March 12th, he released a statement saying, "I admit to all my crimes. I filmed women without their consent and shared it in a chat room. And while I was doing so, I didn't feel a great sense of guilt." On November 29th, 2019, the Seoul District Court sentenced Jung to 6 years in prison for filming sexual assault and sharing footage. Jung's case represents one of the most clear-cut examples of admitted sex crimes ending a Korean entertainment career. Choi Jong-hoon. FT Island's leader, Choi Jong-hoon, left the band and retired after being revealed as a Burning Sun chat room member who filmed his own crimes and bribed police. He debuted as FT Island's leader and guitarist in 2007 under FNC Entertainment. In March 2019, he was revealed as a member of an online group chat, sharing sexually explicit videos and bribing police to cover up a 2016 drunk driving incident. On March 14th, FNC Entertainment announced he was leaving FT Island and retiring. He was charged with filming women without consent and distributing 6 videos total. On November 29th, 2019, the Seoul District Court sentenced him to 5 years in prison for gang sexual assault of intoxicated victims. The court stated, "It is hard to fathom the extent of suffering the victims must have gone through." He received an additional suspended 1-year sentence for filming victims naked and attempting to bribe a police. Choi's case shows how the Burning Sun scandal destroyed multiple careers simultaneously. Park Yoo-chun. Park Yoo-chun went from award-winning idol actor to industry outcast after multiple overlapping scandals destroyed his credibility. He debuted with TVXQ in 2003 and later formed JYJ in 2010, winning Best Newcomer Award at the 47th Baeksang Arts Awards for Sung Kyung-kwan scandal. Between 2016 and 2017, 4 women accused him of sexual assault, though he was acquitted due to insufficient evidence of force. A civil lawsuit resulted in a court ordering him to pay 50 million won in compensation, which he paid by February 2021. The devastating blow came on April 26, 2019, when he was arrested for purchasing and using methamphetamine with his ex-fiancée. At a tearful press conference, he had denied drug use, but later admitted to using methamphetamine on at least 7 occasions. He received a 10-month jail sentence with 2-year suspension and was released in 2023 after serving 18 months. In 2024, former JYJ member Kim Jae-jung called him a sore point and confirmed they haven't been in contact since the drug scandal. Park's downfall illustrates how accumulated scandals compound damage, especially the broken promise after his tearful denial before testing positive. Steve Yu. Steve Yu became the only person in South Korean history to be permanently banned from entering the country for acquiring foreign citizenship. Born Yu Sung-jun on December 15, 1976, he debuted in 1997 and quickly rose to superstardom, selling over 5 million records within 5 years. By 1998, Gallup Korea ranked him as the country's 3rd most liked male singer. In August 2001, he received a grade 4 rank for military service due to a herniated disc and was scheduled to enlist by year's end. While in Los Angeles in January 2002, he renounced his Korean citizenship and obtained U.S. citizenship, immediately becoming exempt from military service. The betrayal shocked the nation because Yu had repeatedly stated on television that he would fulfill his mandatory duty. When he attempted to return in February 2002, he was banned at Incheon International Airport. In 2016, the Military Manpower Administration introduced the Steve Yu Law, requiring dual citizenship Koreans to enlist, directly named after his case. A 2023 poll showed 75.15% of respondents still opposed his return. This case established the most severe consequence for military service evasion in Korean entertainment history, creating a legal precedent that continues to define how the nation views duty and celebrity privilege. By the way, if you're enjoying this type of content, I post videos like this all the time. I'd really appreciate a subscribe. C.O.P. T.O.P. became the first major K-pop idol to face serious consequences for marijuana use, derailing his military service and career at its peak. The Big Bang member began mandatory military service on February 9th, 2017 as a conscripted police officer. During training, his hair test came back positive for THC after smoking marijuana with Han So-hee on multiple occasions in October 2016. He initially denied charges, claiming he didn't know it was marijuana. Following his June 2017 indictment, he was hospitalized after overdosing on prescribed tranquilizers, but recovered. On July 20th, 2017, the Seoul Central District Court sentenced him to a 10-month suspended jail sentence with 2-year probation. The Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency ruled him unfit to continue police duty, and he was kicked out of military service entirely, forfeiting his 3 months and 27 days served. His career went into hiatus until 2024, when he appeared in Netflix's Squid Game 2. T.O.P.'s case was a watershed moment for K-pop drug scandals, proving even members of Korea's biggest groups weren't immune to consequences. B.I. iKON's leader B. I left the group and YG Entertainment within hours of drug allegations surfacing, despite claiming he never used the drugs he tried to buy. He debuted with iKON in 2015 as leader, rapper, and main producer, winning Songwriter of the Year at the 2018 Melon Music Awards. On June 12, 2019, Dispatch published KakaoTalk messages from April 2016 showing B.I. asking an acquaintance to purchase LSD and marijuana. YG Entertainment initially denied drug use, but within hours of the report, B.I. posted an Instagram apology admitting he wanted to rely on something he shouldn't have. He claimed he was too scared to actually use drugs, but that same day, YG Entertainment terminated his contract. The acquaintance was later identified as Han So-hee, the same trainee involved in T.O.P.'s marijuana scandal. In September 2021, B.I. was sentenced to a 4-year suspended prison sentence for attempting to purchase marijuana. He made a solo comeback in 2022 under an independent label, telling Billboard, "I was so young and stupid." B.I.'s rapid departure within hours shows how quickly careers can end in K-pop when drugs are involved. Kangyeon. Super Junior's Kangyeon turned repeated DUI offenses, assault cases, and missed military duties into a pattern of scandals that forced his exit from one of K-pop's longest-running groups. He debuted with Super Junior in 2005, and his variety show appearances earned him the highest salary in the group. In September 2009, he was arrested for a bar fight, but 1 month later committed his first DUI hit and run with a blood alcohol content of 0.082%. In April 2015, it emerged he hadn't attended reserve force training for 2 years. On May 24th, 2016, he committed his second DUI hit and run with a blood alcohol content of 0.157%. On November 17th, 2017, police responded to a call that he was drunk and assaulting a woman at an escort bar. On July 11th, 2019, he officially withdrew from Super Junior after a fan petition demanded his removal. Kangen's case demonstrates how patterns of behavior matter more than individual incidents. Iron. Rapper Iron's assault conviction and marijuana use destroyed his promising career, ending in his tragic death at age 29. He rose to fame as runner-up on Show Me the Money 3 in 2014. In September 2016, he was booked for punching his girlfriend in the face during sex. And when she tried to end the relationship, he strangled her and hit her face multiple times. In November 2016, he was convicted of smoking marijuana and received an 8-month suspended sentence. On July 20th, 2018, he was found guilty of multiple assault counts and sentenced to 8 months imprisonment, suspended for 2 years. In 2020, he was arrested for assaulting his 18-year-old roommate with a baseball bat. On January 25th, 2021, he was found dead in his apartment after self-inflicted harm. Iron's trajectory shows how violence allegations combined with drug use create career death spirals in Korean entertainment. Lee Jin-wook. Actor Lee Jin-wook's career survived sexual assault accusations that ended others' careers, exposing double standards in how scandal consequences are applied. He debuted in 2003 and completed military service from 2009 to 2011. In July 2016, a woman accused him of sexual assault with evidence, including bruising, but he countersued for false accusation. In August 2016, police cleared him of charges, though the accuser later claimed police forced her statement. After appeals, the accuser was sentenced to 8 months in prison with probation in February 2018. The court acknowledged there was no asking of consent for sexual relations, nor was consent given, but ruled insufficient evidence of force. Despite controversy, Lee continued his acting career and was cast in Netflix's Squid Game 2 in 2024. Lee Jin-wook's case exposes stark inconsistencies in scandal consequences, as his career continued while others lost everything for comparable allegations. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing so you never miss new content. Thanks for watching.